Hi, it's Mike with AskTractorMike.com. I'm going to answer a viewer letter today and tell you why every farm equipment dealer's worst nightmare is a warranty issue, and why their reaction to warranty problems are generally because they don't make money on warranty. Let's read the letter first and then we'll get into this. Letter comes from Buzz. Buzz says, "Hey Mike, does it matter to have the dealership you bought the tractor from do the warranty work and or service work, or is it okay to have another dealership that might be closer or have a faster turnaround time do the work on it? Not sure if it's like car dealerships where the dealers do not care about which dealership you bought it from or had it serviced." Buzz, oh, this is a can of worms. I've been a manufacturer's rep, I've been a dealer, and I can tell you, everybody hates warranty. I was at a seminar a few years ago where a business consultant for the industry was talking about warranty, and I can't remember who it was, but they said, get your head around right now the fact that nobody wants to pay warranty. It's an expense. They don't have a big pool of money that they've got to spend before the end of the year and it's all a tax write-off. They'd rather not pay warranty. And I guarantee your local dealer does not want to mess with warranty. They don't make money on warranty, and here's why. The manufacturers set how much time it takes to do a warranty project. So here's how it usually goes with warranty. Let's say the manufacturer has a factory defect with a grease zerk, and every tractor that you've sold has to have that one grease zerk replaced. Well, how long does it take to replace a grease zerk? Maybe 10 minutes. So they allow 10 minutes to replace the grease zerk. But now let's say that in order to get to that grease zerk, you had to take the front end loader off of the tractor. So if you've got a technician doing the job in your building, you got to take that tractor out, put the parking stands down, take the front loader off the tractor, disconnect hydraulics, drive it in, put the grease zerk, make the grease zerk switch, take the tractor back out, put the hydraulics, connect everything, make sure the front end loader is working, and you're done. So they allowed you 10 minutes to do that job, and that job literally could take a couple of hours. I mean, maybe not that, but generally that's probably right, because getting all the hydraulics disconnected, getting everything off back together. The bottom line is you lose money. You get paid for 10 minutes. It took your technician longer than that to do it, whatever that time is. And the other thing is you could get paid in the shop for doing jobs for customers more generally than what the warranty rate is. You might be getting paid $100 an hour for warranty, but your regular rate's $125 or whatever that number is. You're not only losing money on the warranty job itself, but you're losing jobs that you could have done for customers that actually pay for keeping the doors open in doing that job. And then the other thing, you have to pay a warranty administrator to file the warranty, and then you've got to wait for the company to pay you. And they'll only pay you the minimum they've got to pay you. So the dealer never makes money on warranty. At least in my experience in the business, they don't. Now, I'm going to tell you 3 stories about warranty, and we'll talk about what really happens in the real world. The second biggest butt chewing I got as a factory rep when I was with AGCO, which was a parent company of Massey Ferguson, was a customer that had bought a tractor in Kentucky. A bigger tractor than we sold in our area. And this was back in probably the late 90s, early 2000s, when the tractors were going electronic and going to where you had to have a computer to plug into the tractor to diagnose the issue. And he had bought a 6,000, or it might have been an 8,000 series Massey Ferguson. I think it might have been an 8,000 series, can't remember. Anyway, he bought it way off, brought it back here, big tractor, bigger than we usually sell in my area. Had a problem with it, took it into the dealer, and the dealer said, I ain't working on it. Not happening, man. Well, that turned into a big argument, and he caught me at a farm show, and I remember he was about this tall. He was looking down at me and yelling at me, and I was nodding my head. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I thought I was going to get whooped. I really did. Situation is, under the dealer sales and service agreement, yes, they've got to do warranty work on their brand of tractor. And yes, they've got to service their customers. Now, if this had been a dealership that sold 2 or 3 tractors a year and I was wanting to get rid of, we'd have filed a claim, taken it as high up the ladder as we needed to, and got rid of them, taking their sales and service agreement away from them. But this was my biggest Massey dealer. So as the guy is standing over me yelling at me, I'm nodding my head, yes sir, that's terrible, I feel bad, that's awful that happened. But I'm not making any commitment to him that anything is going to change because I'm involved in this situation, because he's talking about me coming down on my #1 dealer. Dealer puts bread on my table, and that ain't happening. So in the end, I said, absolutely, sir, I'll take immediate action. And my immediate action was I went home and remembered what he looked like to try to never run into him again the rest of my life. But the situation is, if the dealer is a dealer the company has had trouble with, it could resolve by them getting rid of their contract and getting somebody else to handle that brand. That almost never happens. In my case, it was a dealer I wanted to take care of, and I understood exactly what was going on. Had they brought that tractor in their shop and started to work on it, they would have had to buy a lot of stuff that they didn't need. They had to get a laptop. Back in those days, not everybody had laptops, and all the software to diagnose a problem. And they weren't about to do it. It didn't make sense. It would cost them money. And then when they turned the warranty in, if they didn't get paid for all of it, which is highly likely, they would take it in the shorts to try to help out a guy who'd bought a tractor from a long way away. So let me ask you, what's fair in that situation? If you're the dealer, what do you do? Now, the second situation I'm going to talk about today involved the local Deere dealer. And this relates to warranty when it's something that you don't normally sell. I live in southwest Missouri, and we are not a row crop area. We don't raise a lot of corn, soybeans, wheat, milo, stuff like that. It's hilly, it's rocky, and it's a great place to raise livestock, a lousy place to farm. So we don't sell combines around here. If you go around to every dealership's lot within about an hour drive of here, you won't see a single combine. Only one crop we do have that combines is we raise a lot of seed, like fescue seed, and older combines are what they use to do that. But a few years ago, the local Deere dealer sold a brand new combine. There was a guy moved into an area that had enough ground to farm, flat ground, bottom ground, and he had all kinds of money. It was probably some kind of a tax write-off, and he wanted to buy a new John Deere combine, and they sold it to him. And I'm like, what are you guys thinking? Because when you live in an area that doesn't service a certain type of equipment, like balers, big square balers or round balers or combines, and you order one and sell it, what happens immediately is you become open to that part of the franchise. And I'm sure what happened was the local dealer got a shipment of service tools that they got billed for to work on combines. And then from that point forward, had to start sending one of their technicians to service school, which makes no sense if you sold one item. So why would you even sell it? I never did understand that. If you made, let's say you made 5% on a combine, and combines were about 100,000 back when that happened, you made $5,000. I'm sure the tools were $10,000, and then you had having to send a guy to service school every year from now on to keep your contract active. So if the point here is, if you've got a product that the local dealer doesn't service, you may want to go further away to get warranty work done on it or service work done on it. But if you've just got a compact tractor, generally anybody can do service work on them and warranty work on them. But what would you do? Would you even sell the combine knowing that you're going to get all these tools shipped to you and billed to you? Or would you tell the customer, sir, you need to go somewhere else to do that, somebody that handles that type of equipment? That's what I would do. Third situation in warranty, and this is one that happened to me. There's a guy that lives about, I'm going to say about 8 miles east of where I'm standing right now. Had always been a customer of ours for New Holland round balers. And one year he put off buying, and we ran out of previous year's priced machines. In other words, every year the price goes up about 5%. And we had run out of the previous year's machines, and the new ones were not different anyway, but they were 5% higher. So we priced him the machine, and he went 2 hours from here to Fayetteville, Arkansas, and bought a new baler. Now, harvesting equipment takes a lot of seasonal service. And if you've got a problem with one, you may have a problem with many of them. And that really torqued me that he'd bought it far away. I think they were like $300 or $350 cheaper than we were. He was getting a year older machine from them. Same machine, but a year older. But we weren't making anything off the deal. Now, here's what happens in the real world when you have a seasonal item and you buy it from a dealer far away. You call the local dealer and you say, my round baler's got a problem with the mesh wrap, it's not tying. And he looks in his system to see if that serial number that you bought was bought from him or bought from somebody else. Now, he is required under his dealer sales and service agreement to work on that machine, but he's not required to do it right now. Now, my policy always was, if you bought it from me, I'm all over getting the warranty work done and getting you back in the field. In fact, if I've got a problem with getting parts for it, or you've got hay down and rain is coming in, I'll loan you a baler, a used baler, to take out to the field to get your hay up, because I care about your business. But if you bought it somewhere else, you're on your own. Call them and tell them you've got a warranty issue, and tell them they've got to drive 2 hours to fix you up. I will get to you, but only when I've taken care of my customers that purchase their equipment from me. Now, my question for you, is that fair? Is that what you'd do? Because that's exactly what I would do. Now, a lot of times you get into a problem where dealers take it personal, and I get that. You come into my dealership, we priced a tractor to you, you found a place to buy it cheaper and you bought it a long way from home. My gut reaction that I want to say to you is, well, just have the guys that you bought it from come service it. And then you immediately realize their driving up here and back is not covered under warranty. You'll have to pay that, and whatever you saved on that tractor, you paid back to them for the warranty work. Now, if there's never a warranty issue, that doesn't come into play. You save some money. But I will do the warranty work on my time frame if you didn't buy it from me. This is Mike talking now. I will do it for you. I will represent the brand well. I'll do it after I've serviced all of my customers. If there's no backlog in the shop, no big deal. But I will charge you for the warranty work up front. You'll pay all of it. And then whatever I get back from the company, that's what you get back. So if I get shorted from the company for whatever reason, and they're bad about doing this, every company, and I don't get the full amount back, you're out that amount. And you have to pay for trucking it back and forth to my dealership. And that's the case with everybody. So I ask you, is that fair? What would you do? If you're a dealer and you know you're going to probably at best break even on every warranty situation or possibly lose money, how would you handle it? And Buzz, getting back to your issue, if the local dealer is willing to work on it and has a good attitude about it, and you don't think he's going to bring it in and overcharge you for it, I'm okay having him do the warranty work and the service work. And maybe he wants to earn your business. That's how I always was as a dealer. I really want to earn your business. I don't want you shopping all over the place. I want to sell, if you've already bought a tractor, maybe I could sell you an attachment, or I could sell you parts or service or whatever. So I'm going to try to take care of you. But I'm also going to cover myself and take care of my customers a little bit better than you, because you didn't take care of me when you bought the tractor. Now, is that wrong? Tell me what's fair. Appreciate you watching my videos. I'd be honored if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can do that by clicking the Mike face icon, checking the bell so you're notified when I post future videos. Here's a link to my website with cool stuff for sale for the tractor owner that you may not know about, and here's another video you might want to watch. Thanks for watching.